Greetings, I'm Noah Floats, and I'm going to give you a small tour of my tiny little town in Pokemon Go. This, to start things off, is the post office, and it is in gym. And right now it's got a raid that's going to happen in about 50 minutes. I don't have time to stick around for the raid. I have to go back home pretty soon. I'm just going to show you around and kind of show you what we have. We have another gym right across the street. That's a church. Just to give you some information on where we are, this is southeast Georgia, about 3 hours from the coast, about 3 hours from Florida, and about 3 hours from Atlanta. So that's kind of where we're at. This is during the Halloween event, so I'm going to catch some spooky Pokemon while we give you this little tour. If you're wondering why I'm driving and playing, it's because you'll notice these stops are not very close together. You pretty much have to drive anywhere to get to anything, and they're really not within walking distance. And if you're walking, you're going to get exhausted really fast trying to hit 3 stops. It's none of the stuff that is here in southeast Georgia in these little small towns are block to block. They're all pretty far away from one another, and it's as I said before, exhausting to try and go out catching stuff. There's some good stuff here, so I'm going to try to catch this. I missed the Misdreavus, but I'm going to get this Pikachu right here. All of the Witch Hat Pikachus I've found are girls. I don't know if that's a thing, but that is my experience. Awesome. There's the Misdreavus. Alright. I'm looking for a good Misdreavus to add to my my little ghost Pokemon collection. Oh, that was horrible. And I've yet to be able to find a good one. A high CP one, I have found that, but I have not found a high IV. Alright. And Cubone. I will wait on the Cubone. Sorry, I just ate a little snack, so I'm kind of burpy. So I'm gonna go down to the end of town here, and then travel back through and show you the route that I take when I come through the town, and then I'll show you the stuff that is kind of out of the way. So this is the last stop going out of town. There's a church, and the next one to it is the church. So this is Mount Ebel Church. Hit that stop, get some loot, then we're gonna swing right back through here. As we drive back down the road, we're going to hit the other stop. I have plenty of Hoot Hoot. I don't think any of them are good. I'm going to pass on catching that one just because there's so much more cool new Pokemon to catch. By so much more, I mean 5. So there's a New Salem. There's a Weedle just hanging out by the New Salem Church. I got an egg with that. Let's check our eggs. Need to put some on, but I'll wait. Oh, there's a Shuppet. Is the Shuppet going to let me catch it? Sure. Alright. So let's see. Alright. I'll go through these guys later. I don't have a lot of room in my box, so I have to go through them. I have to make some space. Gonna hit this stop. Almost missed it because I was watching everything else. There's a Misdreavus. Gonna snag that guy. Probably gonna miss this stop while I'm doing it, but that's okay. So that is these two stops right side by side right here are the post office and the park. We have a small park, and no, it is not a nest. Where we live, you never really see a nest, ever. We have one that we think is a nest, and that is the state park, which is in town in a city like 20 minutes away that everyone pretty much commutes to for work, and that is the only known nest around here. Everywhere else is at least an hour away to get to any sort of nest. Allegedly, we don't really know that any of it's a nest. We just see a couple of spawns here and there of the same stuff, a couple of cluster spawns, and that's kind of what makes us think it's a nest, but we dare not say it is because we just really don't know. So usually stuff spawns right here at this stop sign, and all we have now is a Spearow. So I'm going to take you down to the out of reach stuff. So as you saw, we had 3, 4, 5 stops down here, 2 gyms, and then on this end of the town we have 2 stops and a gym, and that is another church is the gym, and the 2 stops are in a cemetery. 2 of those, or one of those 2, I have not been to yet. Never knew it actually existed. It's a statue of a monk in our cemetery. Never knew it existed. One day I'll creep in there and I'll get it. Maybe during this Halloween event. I might go there sometime at night and lure up the 2 stops and see what happens. It's kind of something I've been wanting to do. And this gym, I've never seen this gym have a raid before, but apparently there's going to be a level 1 or 2 raid at this gym. That's cool. I don't have time to wait for it. Like I said, I gotta be home. It's probably not going to be anything grand anyway. It's a level 1 or 2, so I have not seen I don't think I've ever seen a legendary raid in Ambrose, which is my little small town here. I have seen or my wife has, a Tyranitar and I think a Charizard, tier 4s. But as far as anything beyond that, nothing. Okay, so yeah, here's the monk thing, and there's a Duskull right beside it right now. It's right over there. A little bit out of reach for where I'm at now. And then this guy, Drowsy, he should be hanging out right here. Oh, there he is. Alright, I'll catch the Drowsy, because that's something. Alright, got the Drowsy. Let's appraise him real quick. He's not good, so let's just throw him back. Throw him back. Alright, so I'm going to creep up here to the church. It's a Pidgey. And then a couple Pidgey, a Weedle, and a Shuppet. Sweet. Alright, so that's something else. Alright. And let's get the Shuppet. I'm kind of surprised there's usually a lot more stuff spawning here. So, it's pretty surprising. Bam. Shuppet got Shuppet. Alright. Spawn the stop. I got the Shuppet. Dust Skull's a little out of reach. I'm gonna come back here and do a whole thing. I want that to be the first time I spin that stop. If I go over there now, I'm gonna be tempted to spin it. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna do. Might have my wife with me. She likes to play. She's my teammate. So we'll probably come back at some point and lure up these two stops and see what we can get off of the Halloween event. Really want to spawn a Dusclops before I evolve one. I haven't found a good Duskull anyway. I would really love to find a shiny something. I know that they have shiny models for Duskull, Sableye, Shuppet, all of the ghosts that have been out right now, I think. So hoping to come across a shiny, and that be my first shiny, because that would be just awesome. I love ghost Pokemon, psychic Pokemon, stuff like that. The paranormal, weird stuff. I've never gotten a shiny before in this game, so that would be my first shiny, and that would be just awesome. Don't get me wrong, I would love to have a shiny Magikarp or a shiny anything, but to have a shiny ghost would be awesome. Especially since I think Bennett will be pretty good in the whole gym situation. This is the stop that I missed. Of course, it's back up now because it's been more than 5 minutes. And this is the one that I managed to hit. And I mean, that's pretty much it. We're back in town now. This is this has been the little tour of my little town and what all's in it in Pokemon Go. I'm gonna be back out doing more stuff. There's a Shuppet, last Shuppet here. It may not seem like much to people who play in bigger cities, but for a rural town, for a small town like this, we are absolutely blessed to have what we have. Just for the sheer fact that most people don't even have like a stop near their house or a gym near their house or anything like that. So, a good Shuppet, or a decent Shuppet. So, yeah, we are thankful to have what we have, because my little small town, actually, you can get out and play. Just around here, you don't have to drive all the way into town, 20-30 minutes, to be able to do something or go somewhere. Now, if you wanted to raid, of course, you probably want to go to the bigger town, but you can still do stuff here, and that's something that's pretty awesome. But yeah, so that was it. This is the road back home now. There's nothing on this road. That was Ambrose Prime. We live just outside of the city, so we are going back home now. And thank you for checking this out, this little tour of the town, and I'll see you in the next one.